sense of seeing things that I don't see. She kind of is the visionary and behind that it's gonna pick the details apart, and I need that in my life. And I want her to need me in a way that she may not have had somebody to show her what a man is. And so you need somebody to demonstrate that for you.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's not needing me to pay all your bills. You don't need me to get your hair done and all of that. You don't need me for that. You should be able to handle that on your own. Mm-hmm. But once we together, I'm gonna make that load a little lighter. You ain't gonna have to do that on your own. You
Plus
gonna wanna,
everything else.
Yeah, you're gonna want to lean into that softness.
So let me ask you this: you have your business, Alkaline Smoothie, or the basement, everything that comes with that. Would you like for your fiance to be doing the same thing you're doing? Could that work? Could that work for you to be having your alkaline business and for her to be having whatever business she's having too, plus y'all kids, plus home, plus everything like that? Would you want that?
So the idea of being a boss, having your own, because we speak about ownership a lot in our community now. Mm-hmm. So the thing is time. How much time are you spending in your business? And are you really operating to become a boss to where you're not spending all of that time in your business? Mm-hmm. So if we hustling the first couple of years and we got a plan to where, yeah, baby, I'm gonna be on the road, I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be having to make these business deals, I'm gonna have to do this away from the family, but we making sure we still got somebody that's nurturing, that's loving, mm-hmm. that's in the family, that really got love and trust around the kids, then that's gonna work for a while. But the plan gotta be to get away from the business and really make sure we live in the lifestyle we want to around each other.
But is he answering my question?
I'm ready to enter
I feel like he's walking around the question.
I'm saying it could work for a little bit. It could work for a year or two.
What does that mean?
For me, it could work for a year or two.
Wait, I want you to talk. Hold on. All right, let me hear you, Ryan, because go ahead.
Okay, so I feel like it sounds really good to say as a man, like, oh, I want a woman who's a boss, like, oh, she gotta match my fly, like, I want that. Like, it sounds really good, I think, when like guys hear that in songs and stuff. But then honestly, the reality of the situation, to honestly truly have that, like Bree was saying, like, can you really deal with that? Can you deal with a woman as a man who has a business, who has kids, multiple businesses? So it's like, it's almost like a balance of power in those types of situations. So even earlier with what he was saying, it is like, you have to be a man. Like, it takes a lot to be able to handle that dynamic. And I think even then, like, as a man, you still have to have that balance with your woman. Like, she can hold it down too. And I speak for me personally, because I know, like, sometimes I might come off a little aggressive, but it's like, it's out of passion. It's because I care. It's because I'm genuine. So like as a man, you got to be able to understand that. Like
I'm gonna give another example. Okay, I'm gonna give another.
I feel like y'all talking about a lot of prideful men though. Like, like what it sounds like, and I see what you're saying, but I feel like that's like how you guys said, if she can really hold her own, she has a business, and without mind, like if she has long hours, doing the same thing like I'm doing, I feel like as a man, if you're not being prideful, you communicate with your woman, you guys have that open line communication and that transparency, I feel like it would work out. I don't think it wouldn't, but you have some men who's very, very prideful and doesn't like that because their boys talk about them or whatever they see on social media. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like those men, like, me personally, I could do it, but I'm just saying, like,
I don't know if I believe that though.
I feel like there's two sides of it. Like, there are some men that can, there are some men that can't.
Because even I'm gonna bring up even our little conversations. You like, damn, I didn't know you was like, you know, I was on, like, you know, I'm like, don't, like, I'll hit you when I'm ready to talk, already, da-da-da. Could you handle that in a relationship with a woman like that? Like I said, I'm not using me as an example. I'm just using women who have businesses. I'm looking at you because you make your money, you do what you got to do. Can a man really handle that? Can he really, like, is he, ego-wise, I have not met many men, like, I'm gonna say even this, like, you have your business set up here, you know what I mean, and you frontline my business, blah, blah, I don't know, I'm not saying you wouldn't, but could you handle if it was the other way around, your woman getting called up here, you know what I'm saying, you taking the back seat, or whatever the case it may be. Men get jealous of their women too. Like you're hitting certain attributes and shit before me. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm getting to. Could you handle that? Could you handle a woman that's like, I'm posting you know what I'm saying? Posting every day, I'm making money, I'm doing my thing, you know what I mean? But you still want me, you know what I mean? You get what I'm asking?
No, I definitely get what you're asking. It's like, what's your stage in life? Like, is you really trying to build a family? You trying to just build your business?
Right.
Because it is a combination in finding that
That's
balance.
what I'm saying.
I'm trying to build both at the same time.
It's not about when you say handle, it's a choice. It's not about what you can handle, it's a decision. I'm either gonna deal with this or I'm not gonna deal with it. So if I'm gonna deal with it, we in this together.
Yeah.
But if I'm not, then you gotta make a decision as a woman.
Yeah.
Is my business worth not having my family with this man?
Yeah.
And then y'all get to competition saying, oh, he can't handle me. Well, maybe we could just think about a long-term family. Yeah. Like straight up, it don't gotta become such a competition where you thinking that I'm trying to hold you back. It's like, nah, I'm trying to make sure that you're not jumping off the edge and we can't progress as a relationship. You can keep your business, but you're not making time for us. And if we don't got time to grow together, then we ain't finna go together. You finna go your way, I'm gonna go my way.
Yeah, give her a mic. Give her a mic. Hold up. No, please. No, we got to. Please, please. Yeah, please, Ray, because yep, after her. Go ahead.
Hello. I don't want to like scream.
No, you good.
It's gonna be really simple. Okay, I was just gonna say what you don't gotta explain or what's understood don't gotta be explained. So I just
Yeah, with your partner, it should be. But 9 times out of 10, lack of communication ruins everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Some shit gotta be talked about, and if I'm making my money and you making your money and you out here and I'm out here and we not spending time, we gotta communicate. Absolutely. No, energy is huge. I hear you though.
And women don't get enough credit because like, why can't we be the bosses and the nurturers and the moms and the providers? Like, why can't we? I am, respectfully. So, I know I'm not the only one. I know it's about 10 in the audience. I can count. I can point them out.
Right.
So it's like, I think, women just have to have that balance, like, too.
Absolutely.
Everybody has to have balance. That's the whole key to a relationship. If you can't handle it, they can't handle it.
And be respectful about it, too. Like, a lot of times, a lot of women like, whoa.
Hold on. We're going to get back to it. Go ahead.
Just to jump on that, like, I feel with my relationship, we think about more so stages of our lives. So like, there's gonna be stages of our lives 24 to 28, 29, where we're just focusing, dialing in on both of our businesses. Once we get to that point where we wanna have a family, that's where we have to make sure to set up ourselves when we're working, like, so that we don't gotta work when we got a family, so that we can just enjoy and do a little bit here. We gotta make that extra income and all that kind of stuff, those with your business, to really just understand that it's stages, and the only time you're going to go about it is, in the right way at least, is communicating about it, jumping off what you guys were saying. Like.
Right, absolutely, great input. Yeah, absolutely. And I think when we bring kids into it, it creates a whole different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? And so that's a blessing. Yes. Hey, go ahead, give her the mic. We were talking about how like could a man handle his woman having a business of her own too, being frontline, you know what I'm saying? Them both trying to run a business and make a business go. You know?
So, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like the man has to be in a position where he is comfortable or he is more established, because I think that women can be intimidating. As business owners, entrepreneurs, we can be intimidating, and if we are both go-getters, it can come off as a little intimidating to that man if he's not secure. And I think that it helps if it's two different businesses. Like I had a situation where we both were chasing the same business and we were both in the same like industry, and so it was kind of like we were competing against each other because I might have known more than him about certain situations, and it made him feel like I was challenging him because he didn't know as much.
Right.
So in that area he couldn't lead because he didn't know what he was talking about. I did. And so I feel like a man, in order to be with a woman who is business driven and career driven, he would have to be secure. And he would have to be in a certain position to be able to accept that.
Absolutely, 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 absolutely. It's a secure. It's a secure. Absolutely, absolutely.
I gotta why do y'all think y'all be intimidating the type of man y'all want?
What? No.
Like she said, you have to be secure. Like in order to handle that type of woman, like you have to be a secure man, and that just is what it is. Like that's just it. If you're not secure within yourself, you cannot be secure with anybody else, especially not somebody who's out there hustling, getting to it, doing things, and especially if they're not in the same industry. Like it's all bad.
Now I don't think you're hearing my question though.
Yeah.
So
why do we think?
So think about this. So the man that you want is secure, right? That's
Yeah.
what you described.
Yeah, a man who's secured in himself. Yeah.
But it sounded like you were an insecure man. So
But they don't.
They don't want their woman to know a little bit more because a man want to lead. A man and men want their woman to be submissive. Mm-hmm. And if I know more than you, if I am more seasoned than you, then to you you're not leading. And then that comes off like I'm not submissive. And so therefore it's like, you talking to me?
No, keep going, baby. You good. You good.
So therefore, you're not feeling like I'm submissive, and so now it's intimidating because you feel like I'm being ultra independent, and I'm not. I just maybe I know more in that area, and so I don't feel like it's an insecure man. I just think that men like to lead, and I'm not allowing you to lead if you don't know what you're talking about. You can't lead me. You can't lead me, and I know for a fact you don't know what you're talking about.
You can't lead when you don't know how to lead.
Exactly, because you're not gonna lead me to the blind.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. Go ahead and answer.
So what I'm saying is, and I appreciate you breaking that down. The type of man you say you deal with that may be insecure in that time, not insecure overall, but insecure in that moment. Can we say that?
I see it, but
feels challenged. So okay, so challenge. Challenge is the word. We'll go with challenge. So if you recognize that a man is challenged, meaning that he may see you as an adversary. I think about my grandma for real. So I got a cousin. We probably all got a cousin that be wilding out. He be tripping. But when Granny come around, all that nonsense toned down, you know what I'm saying? And it's a spirit, it's an energy, it's a feminine power that y'all possess, where y'all able to reach us in the moment where we most challenged, where we really feel like, I ain't trying to hear none of that, but sometimes we act like boys. We still acting like a little boy in a moment where we might need y'all to tap into some of that divineness. The same way y'all might be emotional tripping sometimes, and y'all need a man to tap into that masculinity. And so it's not that it's a broken relationship.